I started taking late-night walks this past March 12th specifically. Work had been stressing me out, and walking the neighborhood around 11 p.m. helped clear my head. It's a quiet suburban area. Familiar. Safe, or so I thought. That night, I took my usual route. Cool air, streetlights humming. About 15 minutes in, I turned onto a side street that cuts behind a few houses. I've walked it 100 times, but that night, something felt off. I couldn't place it. No wind, no bugs, just a weird stillness. As I passed a corner house with a long, sloped driveway, I noticed a man standing at the bottom of it, right by the mailbox. He wasn't doing anything, just standing there. No phone, no dog, no cigarette, just staring straight ahead. Not at me, just into the street. I glanced at him, nodded a little, the way you do. No reaction. About a block later, I turned around to loop back. When I passed that same house, the guy was closer, maybe halfway up the driveway now. Still facing the street, still not moving. I started walking faster. By the time I made it to my block, I looked back and saw nothing behind me. I felt stupid for being jumpy. But when I got to my house and stepped onto the porch, I heard something. Gravel crunching. I froze. Across the street, under the faint yellow wash of the street lamp, the same man was now standing in my neighbor's driveway. Not moving. Not speaking, still staring straight ahead. I backed into my house and locked the door. That was 5 nights ago. Every night since, no matter what time I look, 9 p.m., midnight, 3 a.m., he's there. A little closer. A different driveway. Always facing the street. Never toward me. Not yet. I don't go on late night walks anymore. This happened on July 3rd, 2022. It was around 11:40 p.m., still warm from the day, and I couldn't sleep. I live in a small town in Wisconsin, quiet and usually pretty safe. I threw on some sneakers, left my phone charging, and told myself I'd be back in 15 minutes. About 10 minutes in, I turned off the main road and followed a cracked path behind the old lumberyard. It's mostly overgrown now, rusted fence, tall grass, the kind of place teenagers dare each other to sneak into. As I passed it, I thought I heard footsteps behind me. Not close, just mirroring mine. I stopped. Silence. I walked again. A few seconds later, crunch. Grass. Not mine. I didn't turn around. I don't know why. I just sped up. My throat was dry, and my legs felt disconnected, like they were moving too fast for the rest of me. I cut through the weeds and ducked under the fence into the lumberyard. There's a half-collapsed building there, with panels, rotted beams, no lights. I squeezed inside through a broken side door and crouched behind a fallen shelf. That's when I heard it. Whistling. Low, lazy, like someone killing time. It got louder. Closer. Then a voice. I saw you go in. Calm. Like a friend calling out. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to see your face. I didn't breathe. Dust tickled my nose. My knees ached from the concrete. The beam I was behind creaked when I shifted. Silence again. Then a whisper right by my ear. Don't move. I swear on everything. I didn't hear footsteps. I didn't feel anyone behind me. But that whisper wasn't in front of me. It was right beside me. I ran. Tripped over something. Scraped my arm. I didn't look back. I didn't stop until I got home and locked every door. My parents were asleep. I just sat in the dark with a kitchen knife. The next day, I went back. In the daylight, it looked small. Empty. But someone had moved the broken shelf I hid behind. It was facing the wall. Like it was hiding something. This happened last Friday, June 13th, around 11:40 p.m. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to take a short walk around my neighborhood. It's a quiet suburb in Minnesota. I do this sometimes when I'm restless. Usually it helps. It was colder than I expected. The streetlights buzzed faintly, and the only sound was the crunch of my sneakers on the sidewalk. I took my usual route, down Elmer Street, past the park, and looping back through Maple Lane. As I passed the elementary school, I noticed someone behind me. At first, I thought it was just another late-night walker, but something felt off. He was far back, maybe half a block, and standing perfectly still under a flickering streetlight. Just watching. I picked up the pace a little. When I glanced again, he was walking now, but not normally. His stride was too controlled, too deliberate, like he was trying not to look like he was following me. I turned onto Maple, trying to stay calm. That's when I heard it. Running. Heavy, fast footsteps behind me. I didn't look back. I just ran. My legs burned, my lungs ached, but I didn't stop. I could hear the footfalls getting louder, closer. I cut through a neighbor's yard and jumped a short fence. My shin scraped hard against the wood, but I kept going. By the time I reached my front door, everything was silent again. No footsteps, no one on the street. I stayed up all night with a kitchen knife beside me. I told myself it was just someone messing around, maybe a kid trying to scare me. But when I checked the Ring cam footage the next morning, it only showed me running up to the porch. No one behind me, not even shadows.